Afternoon, Timmy Talkers, and here we are, my 50th 50 broadcast. Hence the vest. It's been a while. I do get comments, not positive, but I get comments, and here it is. So today's will be about politics, and only because I've just watched the Labour Party conference. Our esteemed leader gave his speech. I've never heard a speech with such vitriol in all my entire life. Now, Margaret Thatcher once said, as soon as you start name calling and accusing the opposition of various things, then you've lost the argument. In one of my earlier Timmy talks about politeness, I mirrored the same thing. So perhaps I'm destined for a career in politics. But Keir Starmer did keep on, not about the opposition leader. I don't think he mentioned them once. I don't think he mentioned the Liberal Democrat leader at all. Nigel Farage, on the other hand, he was to quote Nigel Farage's own statement, he seems to be living rent-free in his head. Whatever your political inclination is, I don't care. And no one cares about mine. That's the beauty of a democracy, I suppose. But what you shouldn't do is then take pot shots at the person who's not even in opposition. He's only got 5 MPs. It seems a little bit ludicrous to me, a little bit like people are concerned, and judging by recent polls, probably should be concerned. Then I watched the Nigel Farage speech afterwards. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. The gloves are off with 4 years to go. What a roller coaster of 4 years it's going to be. I think Nigel Farage is a great orator. He never uses any notes. He seems to ask questions directly. Granted, when people say he hasn't got any policies, they haven't yet, but they've not been a political party for very long, and they've never been in a position of power. But as more and more people defect with a political background, that could change very quickly. All you've got to do is have the entire opposition party move over, and you've got a government already, haven't you? And then they'll toe the party line behind whoever the new leader is. So that's that problem solved. But really, you can't go around accusing people of being racist. You can't go misogynistic and so on and so forth without, just on your view, that would be arrestable, surely. And indeed, some people have been, just on political viewpoints. Not political viewpoints, sorry, because what's said in the House of Commons is allowed to be said. What's said on the street is not allowed to be said, unless it's reading from the broadsheet. But I was mildly pleased with the flags. It was like the last night of the proms, honestly. There were flags. You couldn't move for flags. Some people had 3 flags. The housing minister had a St George's cross, and then when he noticed that someone next to him had a Union flag as well, he grabbed one of those. It really was such pomp and circumstance that you've never seen in your life. They must have ordered them very, very quickly, because if you remember just a couple of weeks ago, they were going to kill the country with flags. The flags were evil and poisonous, and anyone who waved them was a bigot and most evil person ever. So there you go. You can wave your flag, 2 if possible, and clap like a baying sea lion at when nonsense is being spouted at you. Don't have any determined policies, just slag off the person opposite you. And that seems to be politics in a nutshell. So there we go, full circle. I can't wait for the next 4 years. And there you go. As you can see, I put a little bit of weight on again. I've been on the pop, as they say in Birmingham. So I've got a couple of weeks to slim down to a fighting weight. Fortunately, I can lose a stone in a fortnight with no bother at all. Anyone who says they can't lose weight is, I don't know, I couldn't say that they're making it up or lying to themselves, but it's easy done. What goes in needs to come out. The best way to account for weight loss is your mouth is this big and your arsehole's only that big. Simple as that. Today's song is going to be Land of Hope and Glory for whomever is in power in 4 years' time, possibly next year. My TikTok's at the top there. The link to the song is at the bottom. Please do comment. and I'll do my best to answer all of them. Stay apolitical, everyone, but enjoy everyone's arguments. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow.